Hey there, it's Kim Marie, and it's another gorgeous day. I want to talk about the compare monster. Can anyone relate, or is it only me? Where you get on social media, or you go to the gym, or you're out and about, and you start seeing all these happy people and these perfect little lives. And then you start to think, well, you know what? Mine's not so great. I don't feel that way. I'm not having that experience. What's wrong with me? I've done that so many times, and I can be on Facebook and it just looks like everyone else's family has it all together and their lives look so fun all the time. And I don't do this all the time, but there are times where I can get caught up in that compare monster and it can swallow me. It usually happens when I'm being depleted in some way. It usually happens when I'm working too hard and I'm being too serious and I'm spending too much time trying to, whatever it is, right? Work, whatever it is. And that tends to be my thing is getting so caught up in it that I get invited to a party and I'm like, I don't want to go, and then I don't go, and then I feel the I didn't have that fun, right? I didn't get out and replenish that part of myself. And so a lot of times we don't realize what we're doing is we're not investing in all the parts of ourselves that make us thrive. The other thing I've learned is that when you go on Facebook or you go on everyone's showing the best version of themselves. They're showing those happy moments, but it doesn't reflect their whole life. It doesn't mean that they don't struggle. I don't put these videos on because I have a perfect life and because I have it all figured out. I put them on because I want to talk about these conversations that we all struggle with and help elevate one another and move out of the way. So today I'm wearing hearts because I'm giving myself extra love today. I want to talk a little bit about, yesterday we talked about perception, and I want to expand on that because that is what happens when we compare ourselves. I recently found a journal that my mom had kept since her early 20s. And it was a food journal. It was a weight loss journey, as she put it. And my mom, as I knew her, was typically overweight. But I knew, when after all four of us children were born, she had lost a huge amount of weight and she was very thin. But I got to see her journey. So it was sad. It's sad, the perception that she had, because way back in the day, here she was 4'11", and she was curvy. She was curvy like Marilyn Monroe, not curvy like very overweight. But in those days, it was, first of all, she was more developed than a lot of her classmates, so she got treated as being older. And immediately there was a concern about her weight, so she got taken to the doctor and put on medication, diet pills. And those diet pills made her get addicted, number one, which I had no idea. And then she had a terrible relationship with food ever since. So her weight, as she went on all these diets, went up and down, up and down, up and down, to where she your metabolism, eats all your muscle in your body. So she's continued to, with each diet, her weight went up. And at one point, she said that she was, as a matter of fact, she beat herself up so bad that she was calling herself a disgusting pig and all these terrible things. It was heartbreaking to read this journal and see that. I had no idea that she had struggled in that way. I know that she wasn't happy with her weight, but I had no idea that she struggled in that way. I had no idea that being 118 pounds was huge to her. And we do that to ourselves. We beat ourselves up. We compare ourselves with other people. And all it does is knock us down. All it does is keep us in pain and keep us stuck. And the truth is when I have connected with people on Facebook privately, the people that I kind of elevated on a pedestal, I found out that they had the same issues, the same struggles, the same experiences that I do. We're all going through this human experience, this earth game, where we trip over ourselves some days, where we forget how amazing and magnificent we are. So speaking of perception, there's a famous picture that I love, and it really just speaks to what we see. So many of you might see the young woman in this picture. She's beautiful. She's hard to see, but you can tell she's beautiful and elegant. She's got a nice hat and beautiful, you can see she's turned away, so you can just see her jawline. And then maybe if you look at it, the picture again, you see an old woman. And this old woman's hat feather is here, and her shawl is over her head, and her eye is here, and her nose is here, and her mouth and chin are here. So this is perception. We see certain things at certain times. And so rather than getting fixated on something so strongly, a belief that can take you out of the game, and a belief takes you out of the game by knocking you down, by knocking your spirit down, but it also does it by disconnecting from other people, from wanting to judge so harshly. Because when we judge ourselves or others harshly, it comes back and it hurts us. It really does. It causes a disconnection of who we are, of the truth of who we are. So we really, it's, for me, just get back. This is what I did today. I woke up and I didn't feel so great today. I just didn't. I seeing all these Halloween pictures, and I didn't do anything fun, and it's not that I couldn't have, I just didn't. And then I started to feel like, well, really, what am I doing? What is my life about? And I fell into that you can go down quickly. So it's just about connecting with your heart, and remembering who you are, remembering that little boy or girl inside, and just connecting with her, right? And getting back into the playful piece of yourself, getting back into the lighthearted piece of yourself, and all the amazing things you do offer. There are so many things that you do that no one else does like you do. You are amazing. We are all amazing. We all have a piece that is so special and so powerful that the world needs to see it. So feed it good fuel. Replenish yourself. Go out and play. If you're working hard, go have fun. That's what I'm going to do today. So you have an amazing day. Bye-bye.